works.
Small group,
A small group. But
yeah. Well, I feel part of the co-op now because none of this is all going to blow me away, isn't it? So.
You didn't finish the sentence. A small group of leads.
Oh yes.
Absolutely full.
Absolutely. I always think Friday's a good day. You know, I said to you about the roads being quieter.
Yeah.
Because everyone works from home and doesn't go to that because they want to jump off area. Was it busy?
I went cross country way.
Right, okay.
Yeah, like everybody in those, everybody due to me.
Yeah, I was driving in France last week. The difference was unbelievable, right? Then when we hit back in the UK, getting back into the UK, Jesus. No, you'd have had because didn't Birmingham Airport close yesterday as well?
No, 2 days ago.
Yeah, because they had a problem with the car, didn't
Yes, the real problem was in Turkey. One terrorist exploded a bomb in one aerospace company. Yeah, then to prevent any problems, the day that I parked the car in front of Birmingham Airport, it was
All right, so look, conscious, don't want to steal Gabrielle's thunder. Just a massive thank you as well, because Gabrielle, bless him, he was in Italy yesterday. He's not very well, bless him. So thank you. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Looking forward to the session. Yeah, over to you, really.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, I am Gabriel Gianni. I am a specialist in AI and computer vision. But here is the big point. Computer vision, science, maths don't connect with psychology or anthropology. But in my case, yes, because I was traveling around the world to know people and how the people live. And for some reason, I said 10 years ago, in the future, the people who is involved with technology will need to know about psychology. Why? Because the machine will understand how we live, how to do different things. And the day is today. The point is, every day now with the new technologies, ChatGPT and other new technologies, sometimes we are using tools, fabulous tools, and we write the answer like Google, and the tool provides the answer. We write question like Google, and the tool provides the answer. Okay, from where? What is the book that they read? For example, here, Andrew is our mentor in sales. I can ask to Andrew, where do you study? Where did you study?
Where?
Well,
Milwaukee, Leicester, and Cranfield.
and if I'm going to your house, you have books,
Yeah.
and all your knowledge is based in your books. When I am asking to ChatGPT, your knowledge is based on what? About books, of course. All our books around the world, absolutely all. But what is specific book? What is specific information? Any. And sometimes, because we are human, because of experience, for example, Andrew, for example, me, as a system engineer, I provide new solutions for new problems, for existing problems, not based in the books, but based in the experience.
Let's turn it off, Gabriel. Sorry.
Maybe this experience is an idea. It's an idea that when we need to prove, it will work. Then, for example, I can ask to Andrew, sorry, I will use you as an example because I know you. Hey, Andrew, I need to sell this product, and he don't have experience. But based in his experience, he provides some ideas about how I can manage this. But are only ideas. I need to prove this works or not. Because it's a new market, because it's a new country, because many options. But when we are talking with ChatGPT, the ChatGPT never say, I don't have idea exactly about that. ChatGPT know about all and say, to solve this, you need to do this. 100% of confidence. Like the GPS. I drove in Italy a few days ago. I used the GPS, and the GPS said, 100 meters, turn left. Turn left. The traffic sign said, don't turn left. It's not possible to turn left. Unfortunately, the Italian people sometimes change the direction of the roads, and Google don't know about that. But I feel confident, 100% with Google Maps, but not in Italy. Well, and what means that? Means that ChatGPT started 2 years ago, and suddenly they have 100 million users. Similar that I am 16 years, and from one day to other day, I have 100 million customers in 24 hours. And I will provide to everyone the answer for their questions with my knowledge. The answer is okay? I don't know. No one knows. But what happens is the answer is okay. Then how can I sell in a spectacular way my product? And the system say, to sell this product, you need to go to the entrance of the client and put a flag and say, I have this product, and everyone will buy the product.
We might try that.
Yeah. And the answer will be for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. In few minutes, we will have maybe 100 people selling in the door of the client, because the answer is the same for everyone. Yeah, with a little difference. One will provide a flag, other will provide a chair, different option, but everyone will be in the door, at the door. Yeah. Then the point is, the system provides answer, the same answer, the same expression, the same tone, the same template for 100 million users around the world, and no one knows that the other person are receiving exactly the same answer or similar. Then we believe that we are exclusive, but it's not true. What happened with this? I am creating an email to sell my product. I am sending my email to you, to everyone. And the same thing occurs with 100 million people sending to you the email, similar. And you say spam, 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 spam. Then I work for nothing. Yeah? This is the point that we will try to solve today. And we will try to explain how we can solve, how we can manage the AI tools to prevent this problem. I will provide some example. We can try. Someone have ChatGPT Plus, the paid version? No?
Use it, just the basic.
The basic version? Okay. I will try to adjust. Okay, I will use here with ChatGPT Plus to understand what is the difference, but we can use the normal one, attaching files. I'll tell you. Okay. Well, what does originality mean in the age of AI? Unique brand voice, creative and authentic content, tailored customer interactions, breaking away from trends, emotional connection and empathy, consistency and innovation, avoiding over-reliance on automation. Other idea? One idea that's helped someone? What means original?
I was just thinking, the bottom one, to me, is the most important because the number of mentees that I talk to, and they say, oh no, we're just going to automate that. And I keep on thinking, yeah, but I know what I do with spam and I get a shed load of it every day. And to me, it's because these things are automated, they're not written by people. And there isn't a number on it, there isn't a word that says this is written by ChatGPT, but it's like meeting your partner for the first time or whatever. You think to yourself, this is the one, this is it, or this is not it.
Yeah.
And at the current moment in time, you know whether it's written by chat or written by an actual person.
Yeah.
But I can't put it into words, but you just know.
But that's changing fast, isn't it? Changing really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I found myself halfway through a YouTube video and thought, it's an AI voice.
Yeah.
Which is great, because a year ago,
You couldn't have done
straight away, it's AI.
Yeah, but that bottom one, you could argue that's about delegating as well, couldn't you? It's no
Yeah.
different to delegating, right? It's how you then manage that delegation, isn't it? So if you're using automation, it's not right. We're going to use automation, forget about it. You've still got to touch points on it, haven't you? So, again, it's how you use the technology or the bit within it, isn't it, I suppose?
How you personalise it.
Yeah, because I like to automate stuff, but again, I still have to go back and check it on some occasions.
You need to be benevolent.
Yeah.
Synthesia?
Hello, Ava. What do you think about the idea that the voice is not possible to recognize with a real human?
Well,
James,
that's a
so
great question to start our discussion. The rapid advancements in AI, especially in the field of natural language processing and speech synthesis, have made it increasingly challenging to distinguish between human and AI-generated voices. However, it's not an entirely hopeless scenario the voice recognition challenge when sophisticated algorithms. Modern AI algorithms can simulate human intonation, emotions, and even subtle nuances in speech, which makes it difficult to recognize whether the voice is AI-generated or human too. Deepfake technologies. These technologies can clone voices using audio samples, enhancing the difficulty in distinguishing real voices from synthetic ones. Opportunities for originality. One unique voice signatures. Individuals and organizations can emphasize unique vocal signatures and patterns that are difficult for AI to replicate precisely too. Leveraging.
Thank you, Ava. We are here in the climb with the audience listening about how to keep original in the AI era.
Hello everyone, I'm Ava, and here with me is Gabriel Gianni. Today, we're excited to talk about maintaining originality in the AI era, especially as business owners who are eager to leverage AI safely and effectively. Firstly, let's address the concept of originality in a world where
I will not provide the option to talk today. Well, this is the technology that exists today that is possible to embed in a web page new tools using AI to communicate efficiently in natural voice with a human to interact with the people and to be more natural. But we need to pay attention, be cautious about how to implement the technology, how to provide the correct content to be original. Well, I will continue with this. The impact the AI on our business communication, automated messaging, and the risk of homogenization. This is the topic that we are talking. The other point is, in our natural way, we are trying to automatize absolutely all, and we don't pay attention about if the answer is correct or not. After to receive the correct answer 10 times, 20 times, within 1 month, within 2 months, we don't never come back to control again. We feel confident 100% that the answer is correct. It's our brain, natural way. For this reason, in the companies, for industrial processes, for example, they put a person to control something, say, every day you need to control if this is okay. Every day I write, say, yes, it's okay. Okay, yes, it's okay. Today I feel tired, maybe I feel sick, maybe I need to go to the school of my son because he have a presentation. I say, yes, it's okay as usual. And I leave. But today is not okay. This is broken, and I write one person, try to use this, and suffer injury. This happens all the time in the real world. For this reason, we start to put sensor cameras and different devices to do this repetitive task, to control something. Well, with the AI, we usually suffer the temptation to use AI for everything. And this can reduce our brand identity. Why? Because we start to use message, automatized message. We can create brochures. We are creating web page, articles in LinkedIn, posts in LinkedIn, and slowly our real voice disappear. And ChatGPT use their own voice with their own expressions. And this is something that we can prevent. How? The other point is content saturation in the digital landscape. Today, with AI, it's possible to create ebooks, articles, posts. And many people that never wrote nothing suddenly start to write. Suddenly, they write hundreds of pages from nothing. They don't know about the content. And when you read this content, you can identify clearly that it's not a human. It's not real content. Matters? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Because they are putting an idea in our minds, a concept, something that we want to believe. We want to believe that this sales strategy is okay. We want to believe that this cash management strategy is okay. We want to believe in a software that we are creating is okay. But it's not true. For example, I asked to Gemini about how to solve the problem about a software piece, and the Gemini provide me a code and create a code that doesn't exist with a function that doesn't exist, and of course never will work. When I tried the code in my computer, the compiler said this didn't work. and this function that is not part of the operating system, didn't work. Say, Gemini, what happened with this? Oh, sorry. Gemini say, oh, sorry. Yes, this function doesn't exist. But was possible to prove because it's a piece of software. I can try. But what happens if I am writing a text, for example, my new market is Spain. And you say, I will sell my product in Spain. In Spanish, of course. And you take the piece of software, the piece of text, you say, this is my text in the UK. I want to modify this text to be used in Spain. With the tone used in Spain, with the feeling that used the Spanish people. Can you create the text to be used in Spain? The ChatGPT said yes, of course. And then ChatGPT modified the text and create a new version of your text in English in Spanish. How you know that the text is correct or not? You believe that it's correct. You believe that it's correct 100%. That is not true. It's necessary validates. The system is not perfect. Could be perfect, but it's not perfect for your product. It's not perfect for your service. Maybe the text, the grammatic is correct, but don't offer the message that you want to transmit. This occurs. I know Italian, Spanish, and English, and I try to translate to Italian that ChatGPT is not perfect, and I obtained something that don't make sense. Yeah.
Can I disagree with you? I agree, yes. It's gone out there. AI is not perfect. But it's evolving right now. If you use the latest version of that, I'm sure that it will be better than human in the near future. 100%. Now I think it's better than 80% as listening programming. And if you say, yeah, I agree, maybe it's not 100% true in another language. Well, what is your other options? Maybe you can have one or two higher ed interpreted in other language. But I'm not saying that even better interpreter is better than this AI tool. And it depends what AI tool you are using. I think none of it is true. I'm not saying that the AI is 100% true, and I'm a bit disagree with you. Because I think your point of view is a little bit negative to the AI.
No, sorry. The point is not negative. Is you can drive your car, you can buy a Ferrari, and you use the accelerator, say 300 kilometers an hour. It's really fast. You can use here, 70 miles per hour, maximum. It's dangerous? No, 70 miles per hour is not dangerous. But 200 miles per hour is really dangerous, and the car can drive 200 miles per hour without problem. But you can use the car, it's not dangerous. It's not negative to buy a Ferrari. Absolutely not. It's not negative to use the AI. Absolutely not. The point is how we use it. How we use it.
Plus, and I think just to reiterate that, it's what when we're talking about, obviously you come in a little bit through the session, but when you think about AI and the voice, when we talk about sales and the human element of everything, I think what he was trying to get across is it's technically, well, it isn't your voice. And do you want to lose your voice, Korea?
You know what? Because we are at the beginning of the AI era right now in the human history. I think it's quite common to have this kind of discussion too, because now just people are trying to understand what's happening with AI. What is AI actually? I think it's quite common just having this kind of conversation between different point of view, and I love that. But yes, everyone has his own point of view about AI. No, I don't like us to lose.
But I was focusing more on the voice. I'm talking about your voice, your passion, your
No,
can
yes.
can and will chat GPT as well. But I think that's what he was trying to reiterate. Is you're good at using it in the right way.
Yes, exactly.
That's what
It's
it is.
important how to use it.
Yes. Yeah, well, the other point, the big point is content saturation. Content saturation, everyone are publishing more and more information because everyone want to sell something, want to communicate something, one idea, something that never was possible to communicate before. For example, I am an assistant engineer. I am very good in maths. I am very good in math. I believe that I am very good in math. But to write, I am not good for it, to write. Absolutely not. My wife learned Italian in 3 months. I am trying to learn English to speak better, maybe in the last 7 years. And I can reach the level that I want. I am improving, but complicated for me. But if you want to give me a new math formula, I can solve the problem without problem. Maybe it will be necessary a couple of hours, but I am sure that I can solve it.
Can I just pick up some things, a few of these threads together? My earlier point with a YouTube was that when I got halfway through it, I had to admit to myself that I was really impressed and interested in what had been said. But there was 2 words which should have been said as 1 word, and they were said as 2 words, and it was so ridiculous that I felt cheated, really pissed off, switched the off button, made a note of the people who were trying to sell me something, and they're gone.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you're saying, isn't it? How do you keep, and what you're saying, I think, how do you keep this real? Because the moment somebody believes that they're being preached at by a machine, we're out. Yeah. If we're being preached at by somebody whose English isn't as good as mine, I want to help you.
No, I think it's actually deceit.
Yeah, because it's deceit.
Because when you see the thing on the screen, the whole purpose is so the recipient believes that they're human with the information. And you get annoyed because you've been deceived.
Yeah, if there's any crack in the facade.
So if he was talking to you and you'd say, oh, he's an Italian, you're okay.
Yeah.
But actually, you find out because you're Yugoslavian.
Yeah.
Well, your opinion would change quite dramatically.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at with the voice. It could be game changing for an opportunity. Let's say you turned it off, you might report it.
But the other point is, for example, some years ago, I hired a copywriter when ChatGPT was not exist. I hired a copywriter to translate my deck, business deck, for my company in something more engagement, to have more engagement. And the copywriter provided me a version, very strange version with a lot of adjectives, with a lot of Spanish we say marmalades, with a lot of sugar in the words, and was not concise for the investors. And I read that, not really me, my wife, like my business partner said, this stuff is not good. But I was a professional with a very good understanding of English. And what happened if this occurred with ChatGPT? You say, oh, the text is okay, but it's not for the purpose that I am trying to use the document. Then it's incorrect. Like the Italian is. The Italian is perfect, but don't communicate that the thing that I am trying to communicate. Then we need to be cautious about how we use the technology and how perfect is so prone to write what we need.
Give it context. It's got to have the right context, doesn't it? You've got to tell it what you want to sound like, who your audience is, more about you and your brand than Because obviously your copywriter was just told, can you just recreate this? Wasn't given enough instruction to make it affect you, so that's what the problem is.
With a logo,
Yeah.
you hire an specialist to create in the industry, creative industries. And you say, I need a logo that explain the I don't know, my idea, and you explain all the idea, and the person prepare a logo. Yes, I understood absolutely all. And he prepare a logo, and you say, no, this is awful. This don't make sense with my idea, with my vision, mission, nothing, absolutely nothing. Go, and write and draw again. It's exactly the same. The key point to talk with the system today is how we ask what we need. Today, the people write in the chat, very simple. I need to send a letter for my customer. My product is this. Please send the customer, the name of the customer is this, and no more. The tone, intonation, the customer, who is the customer? You know the customer. It's your friend, the customer. It's our customer. It's a new customer. It's a cold introduction. It's a warm introduction. Who is the customer? ChatGPT needs to know all the details to write correctly. Then, content saturation in the digital landscape is similar today. The Times Square in the United States that have a lot of advertising, a lot. Then no one pay attention because all the messages are similar, have the same message for everyone. Well, this is the impact of AI in our business communication. This was a chat that I have with a person who had me normally. The risk of organization is a value. Hey, Gabriel, I was browsing LinkedIn and discovered how impressive that of tech innovation. Would love to connect. Hey, really impressed by that insights. I say, oh, good. My first question was, because in general, the people say, oh, I am very proud of my product. And you are very impressive about my product. Yes, hello, how are you? I am your friend, what do you need? Now, my question was, let me know why you say that you feel impressed by my product. Explain me, what is the point, exactly the point that you saw in my webpage about my product? And the person said, let me check a little bit. Never read my webpage. He don't know about what we are doing. He don't know about nothing. It's an automated email that I received 20 invitation link a day from different people that say that are impressed by my work, but they don't know what I am doing. Nothing, absolutely nothing. It's an automated email that I receive every day. That the people work with the ego people, with the ego of the people. Yeah. Then it's necessary to stop and think. How works the communication? Then the point is, offer to the people small signals to reinforce authenticity. A small signal is, I am very impressed about your last presentation in the Smart Manufacturing Expo. Yes, I was there. I was in the Smart Manufacturing Expo showcasing my product, DAFO AI.
There has been some problems there. I know Sandra Garlick posted something recently on that around, she was at an event and people said, you were at an event and I spoke to you and you hadn't spoken to us. So again, there's still those caveats. You're absolutely right. Those small hooks, small signals.
Small signal.
You've got to go a little bit further sometimes.
It's not a LinkedIn sales navigator email that say send, repeat, like a photocopy and send. We're going to signal that the person is authentic. The message of the people is authentic. Because if not, we are losing time. and a lot of time. Well, how non-verbal elements, tone, structure, style are essential for emotional connection. This is the other big point in our communication. Well, personalize the digital interaction beyond using just a name. In the template for the email, it's not only change the name to send the same email for everyone. I will explain how. For example, this email that we use in DAFO, we send 300 mails of this, never works. Why not? We understand that one of the challenges in the industry is the onboarding of new employees. Which industry? Any industry. Your industry, any. It's not true. Then the person say, oh, it's spam. Send to spam. Yeah. After now, offer a smart manufacturing solution based on computer vision. Okay, but the person never crossed this first phrase. Never. 1 second, 2 seconds, put on the spam. Then we change the email using ChatGPT to this version. Okay, my name is Gianni. I'm reaching out from DAFO. For your insight, some of the key processes in faucet manufacturing. Faucet manufacturing, we are focusing only in faucet manufacturing. I say, oh, this person is talking about my industry because I have a factory of faucets. Okay, but this person have to check. Yes, the problem is assembly variant and selecting component like oil can be challenging. Yes, it's true. This is my problem. Okay, how we can solve it. Or question is how they manage it. We are curious to know how you tackle this to maintain high standard in your production. The person will want to know how I solve the problem. Really, I don't solve the problem. I put one person to classify and with a caliber to calculate the O-rings with a lot of errors. How we can help? This is the point, how we can help. Yeah. And call to the action. Oh, they offer 30 minutes to discuss how we call assist. Excellent. Change the strategy.
I hate that. I'm reaching out as well. I don't like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that in emails. Just reaching out. It's like, no, it's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be me either.
Yes.
That's not what I say.
That would be my first. But obviously, that's ChatGPT have decided
Yes.
that's
This is a design of
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Yeah,
It's possible to continue improving. Yeah, but the key point is not after we can.
Yes.
After I will explore the point of to use similar words. This other point. But the first point is in the previous email, don't put focus in nothing. Only offer my service. And I don't know what are you doing. It's not my problem. And the research about you, about what do you need, was never meant. I am only concentrate trying to solve my problem. If it's useful for you, it's okay. If not useful for you, it's okay too. This is the point. The first point with this is I provide to ChatGPT, I create an agent. The agent say, you are a business developer specialized in faucets. And let me know what are the challenges in the industry. And we need to talk with the salesman, that's this other agent in ChatGPT because it's possible to combine words and create the email together. When you write in ChatGPT in the version plus, you put the at and the name of the other agent, and they talk together. Yeah, and you can create one with one information, and the other with other information or skills, and after they can talk together to create the best version.
Is this Zapier? Is this the Zapier? I've tried this and struggled with this. potentially for sales is a game changer.
Yeah. Well, then this version of the email was improved a little bit, concentrate, with the concentration around offer the special which market is, that explain that we know the market, explain that we can solve we can help to solve the problem, and asking how they are solving the problem now. And the proposal was from ChatGPT. Well, this is the other problem that I shared in the previous many times. This is a premium version of LinkedIn, where LinkedIn say to invite someone, you can create a AI invitation and make it formal or then casual, and then send a casual invitation or a formal invitation and create the text automatically. That after the people receive the invitation and say, who is this person? And say the name. Because it's an automatized version that is similar for everyone, and don't have the human small seeds. And it's exactly the same problem. Power of authentic answer and response. It's necessary take time to connect people and write something and say, oh, this person is from this industry, this person was in one event. Right here, hey, I saw that you participate in the event. I want to know how was the event for you or something else. Offer something, don't automatize absolutely all because it don't make sense.
It's lazy. It's quite a lazy thing to do.
All these tools produce that the people be more lazy every day.
Can I just ask the room how many of you have done that and used it? Have any of you used the AI part of that when you no? Okay.
Not on LinkedIn, but the Gmail and Gemini, you can just do a quick reply, and then I'll perhaps use the start of it. Just
Okay.
that's to get the
Kickstart.
Yeah, the kickstart, and then I'll rewrite the whole thing. But just to get that to hashtag respond
Yeah.
quite quickly.
Well, with the response is the same. This is LinkedIn. The answer is we have 2 points here. Is to grow, we will download this, congratulations to one publication. And you receive 2,000, oh, congratulations. Okay, is the person read the message? No, it's because you, and I want to put like only because maybe it's useful for you that to know that I read the message. But never I read the message. Maybe I saw the video, nothing, absolutely nothing. Well, the same with thanks, okay, or something automatic answer, nothing happened. Real interaction of LinkedIn, nothing, 0. Interaction after the statistics say you have 2,000 impressions. Oh, really good. Real interaction, people who have interest in your product, 0. 0, absolutely 0. No one. Then we are working for the algorithms. Someone paid to be premium, someone paid to be premium to answer automatically. Then who receives the money is LinkedIn. They're very good, very good. Well, when ChatGPT posts, articles, or emails, it's a real message of what we want to convey, or do we simply copy and paste from ChatGPT? Yeah. Well, here is the point that you say, reach out is not a good idea. Then, in the research, in the paper research in the last year, was identified an increase of 12,000% of the work there in the paper research made in the universities. how many reserves are true or not. Thrilled. I am thrilled to be here. That makes sense. Deep tentative into all these words are every day use ChatGPT that for some reason have a dictionary, of these words.
Unleash, unlock. I've told mine not to use any of those words, and you keep adding a word every couple of weeks. Don't use these words in any of my output because it's just. But then when you read other people's, unleashed, and then instantly,
I've never, I don't use the word thrilled, arguably neither. But actually, even if you wrote it in a personal way and it's got those words in, you could. I didn't realise that.
And also it does a title, to unlock, colon, then some other words, and I've told it not to do that as well. Don't split my title, because it's not right. That's not how I write things. That's not what people write these days.
Yeah.
So you have to be really, really so specific to get the right outcome. But yes, these are words amazing.
The point is, yeah.
A really basic question, because I understood that AI is just about mind and data. And I understand that you find data. So this lady here would actually say, this is the vocabulary I use, and this vocabulary to write this down. Is that?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Can't you get it to put, so let's say you've got your Facebook or LinkedIn page, you can copy it to put it in.
You can upload articles. So if I've written, I know, some blogs or something for my website, and I just upload those articles into ChatGPT Plus, I think that's the best version. You can kind of, what those ones, so this is all written in my voice, which is original content. And then can you use, the tone and vocabulary to now create, this next article?
The
train it essentially.
Will it copy my dad's spelling, for example?
Yeah,
So I can't spell.
The best thing that you can do is use your old text, the last 5 years, put in one PDF, all the text together, feed ChatGPT plus with your original text, and say, using my documents, adjust this text using my own vocabulary, or the tone, or the structure that I normally use. And then ChatGPT will use that and will prevent this.
The problem with that is, do you have the risk that if you've uploaded all of that, that somebody then comes along, next door neighbour is on their ChatGPT looking for a blog about, I don't know, how to work more efficiently? I thought that was great. Because I've uploaded all my content, it could just basically steal that upload and then regurgitate that to someone else's request. So basically then the whole thing of copyright and everything else comes in. Because the more I've uploaded of my original work, the more chance that somebody else is then going to use that in their next piece.
Well, it's possible to solve. Exists a solution, the name is Ollama, not ChatGPT,
What's that, sorry?
Ollama. You can use Ollama and Ollama run your own computer. And it's a system.
Cue everyone grabbing pens and making notes in their phone and like, yeah.
Ollama.
I think in ChatGPT you can make more projects of your little box of information. It doesn't go in your go to general concentration. So that's the project that I use.
This is the best. This is the best. GPT for all. This information that you are looking here, run in your own computer. You don't need internet to access to the system. You download this, chat with your local files, You can put your files and you can talk with the system like ChatGPT without problem and offline, full offline. Don't need ChatGPT.
Tim here could Henry's writings into a digital form and say, ChatGPT, whatever it is, I'd like to you to write something on internal combustion, and you could write it as a Hemingway.
I don't understand. Sorry.
Okay.
You say that.
Hemingway,
You say you use this one.
yeah, and you load it with Hemingway's novel.
Yeah.
He had a certain way of writing. He has a certain vocabulary. And then Tim, who's an engineer, and Hemingway didn't talk about engineers, can you actually ask a question that's an engineering question, and have Hemingway write?
Yeah.
But they're doing it with music, that's the problem in it, isn't it? Because there's a few YouTube channels where you've got people singing different people's songs, and it's quite interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I can, for example, I like Hegel, for example, the philosopher, and I put an idea about robotics, and I say I want this text to be with the Hegel style, and using some phrase that Hegel used normally, connected with this text. And the system provide me the information that I want with really an incredible style of Hegel. Using this use many models. It's possible to use I don't remember where is there, because it's possible to use existing models, AI models. These are the models available. Llama 3 and Soup was created by Meta, and it's a really powerful system like ChatGPT, but can run in 8 gigabyte RAM. Only 8 gigabytes. Run locally in your computer. V3 Mini is from Microsoft. Can solve maths. I can write. I can talk. I can do different things with less memory, but it's really powerful for normal, for example, conversation or email. It's very useful, no problem at all. Never I test this, but in general, Llama 3 is more powerful, and V3 Mini is really, really good, and it's from Microsoft.
So just because I'm not being an idiot, so this chat for all, it uses that basically.
Yeah, you can use this brain, or this brain, or this brain, or this brain.
Oh, you can pick.
Yeah, you can pick different brain with different knowledge.
So it's just for living locally in your system, just securing your data.
Yes.
But they are, I think they are much more limited compared to the online version because they are small, because the short ChatGPT will be have large data servers just to train the data, training the models. They are much easier. Their performance is much, it's not comparable with the actual.
The point
It's
is,
just for few.
Depends what you
when
want.
you want, depending
For
on
writing is fine.
For writing, if you want to write in a specific style, that looks better.
yeah,
But if you want to ask about a marketing strategy for your company, maybe you would benefit more from the online global knowledge
Yeah.
of
Yeah, it's
ChatGPT.
just, yeah.
for example, when I asked to ChatGPT last day, I said, I want all the manufacturers of faucets in the Piemonte area in Italy. Give me a list from this point that I am here. And the ChatGPT connect to internet and give me the list of manufacturers. And after that, I say, give me create a proposal, write a proposal for each one, depending the kind of product that they manufacture. And ChatGPT provide me the email for each one, customized with all the details. But of course, this version cannot do that because it's not online. It's offline.
You say that's free?
It's absolutely free.
Yeah.
This version that I wrote in my book, Welcome Home Digitalis, my point is Meta opened this to prevent that the other company be monitored and be to create law to prevent to open the model for the people for different use. When you democratize the model and you can download the brain in your own computer around the world, it's not possible to control it more. Then for the reason, Meta that don't offer any service, made the research, invest a lot of money for nothing to open to the public for free. It's very strange. Yeah? But exists and we can use it. No problem at all.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's locally only on your system, but you can't trust them. I think you can't trust them. Even if they don't update that, or even if you connect to internet, maybe there's somebody is leaking your data. I agree, it's more safe compared to the online versions. But at the end of the day, you can't say 100%, I'm sure that they can't just somehow extend.
Put the internet off, use the system works.
I know about it.
So when you say when you go back onto the internet, does it sweep it all back up into
Simply.
But the agency part of the problem is like, that's the difficulty, isn't it? Which one do you trust?
You don't know what it's doing. You don't know what it's doing.
I think that's the difficulty.
The point is this: the system GPT for all is not connected with this company or this company or this company, and not necessarily this system is only a software that opens the AI model and send the message and receive the answer. Only that. Then it's not connected with that. And I test and I validate at cybersecurity level that this system is independent, absolutely independent. But it's possible to use other different for all. For example, VLLM is software from NVIDIA that can do exactly the same and using the same models. These models are small brains that you can use with different software to use it like GPT for all. Then it's like an MP3. You can use the MP3 with I don't know, with your smartphone, with your computer, or with your Spotify, or with other software, Winamp, the old Winamp, or something else, or the or one image. You can open the image with different software. With this, the same. The AI model will be you open it with different software. This is one of them. Yeah. Well, this is really a very important tool that we can use in today. And other very important developers is Stripe. I want to show you here a little bit. MetaYama community license, trained by Meta. Well, Mistral is a company from France and have a really powerful model and have good conversation. The system have really good conversation. I use that system to train robots.
So what you're saying is the go-to is ChatGPT, obviously, because that's the one that's been branded as but there's just lots. I don't know all those different types of ChatGPT type. So basically, you're saying there's actually loads of different options.
It's for people who need the confidentiality of their files. About that. Only about that. To solve that problem. Well, I asked about create an agent, how to create a prompt efficiently. Create an agent in ChatGPT. provide to the agent his role and background, and give him a brochure about your product, service, and your business plan. Your business plan to know about the vision and mission of your company, your objective, who is your customer, all the details about who are you, who is your company. Because if you write only a small prompt, the system don't know many details that are necessary to create a good and effective email or something else, or sure. Explain to your agents you want to use some specific style for the communication. Maybe your own emails created 2 years ago. Or you can provide a web page or document with your own style. For example, exist some pages that say 20 templates for business to business that are very effective. Then you can provide, look this to ChatGPT, look this web page, and now create the email based in my information. You can combine both things. Then ChatGPT will check the web page, say, yes, this have a lot of templates. I will use that template to create your email. Yeah. Well, other strategy, explain to your agent who is the customer or market your group of customers. Identify some specific group with similar requirements. For example, I say the industry in the faucet market, and identify only this market and focus on that to create a customized email where you can address one specific problem that they have altogether, not generic email that say, we offer this solution. No, we offer this solution. I know that you, in general, I know that you have this problem to manufacture faucets, to manufacture tables, to manufacture something else. We provide this solution that can help. Give me opportunity to do an interview of 30 minutes, free consultancy or something else. Then this is the other strategy that was very useful, but it's not necessary to create nothing, only explain ChatGPT the core words. The complete, explain completely the strategy. But it's necessary to imagine the agent in ChatGPT is like a human. You put a salesman, say, come here. Okay, you need to sell this. Go. No, it's not that. It didn't work. You need to explain all the details. And because it's a chat only, we believe that ChatGPT knows all the details and we receive an email that is incorrect. Well, using the digital body communication from Erika Dawan, this is the other very important thing that I am using today. It's the matter of trust and power. How we can create an email. For example, I asked to ChatGPT, normal ChatGPT, I say, I have this product, this is the market, this is the solution. I will provide a 30-day trial demo of my product that is a SaaS product on internet, and I will provide a special price with a monthly fee. And ChatGPT creates an email with maybe 20 lines, general, for all my customers that manufacture faucets. Well, what is the problem? Of someone, I have the contact, and the contact is high-level contact. In other case, it's a quality control manager. In other case, it's an operator. In other case, it's a receptionist. Then we need to know the person has high power, low power. The person is close to us because we went to the reception. The receptionist face-to-face say, hey, is it the quality control manager? No, it's not here because he's traveling. Oh, okay, I will send you an email. Or, what is your name? Then after you can send an email, hey, yesterday I was in the factory, do you remember me? More close. But the receptionist don't have power, your power. She needs to send the email to other people. The email will be totally different. Or the person is too far. You need to send the email for the president of the company. Yeah. Then I have power, too far. We can explain to ChatGPT who is our destiny for this email. Using only explaining, use digital body communication from El Kadawan. Using the method of choice and power, give me the email. And you can receive the email using different combinations. And you will need to explain. My contacts have power, and it's not too close to me, far to me. You want to try everyone in ChatGPT, normal ChatGPT, try to obtain an email and ask about this. You can check that the answer will be totally different. Yeah. You want to try with your own business. 5 minutes, what time is it?
10 minutes.
Okay, try someone. Please. Yeah.
I have been told, whenever I ask ChatGPT about anything, never to put any names or information that can be personal, about names, companies, or because apparently if that is in there, the answer will be linked, the question and answer will be linked to you specifically, and that will be available to whoever else in the world would like to ask the question. So is that correct? Is it unsafe to put personal information?
Well, to be honest, in general, I want to show you my settings. ChatGPT have here security. I don't remember where is it.
Data controls, maybe?
Yes. Improve the model for everyone. You can disconnect this option. And theoretically, they don't share the information, but it's a theory.
Well, mine's given the wrong information.
Yeah. It's a theory only. Yeah. It's the wish, we hope that they don't share the information.
So,
No one knows.
ChatGPT is like other tools that we are just using. So the three is actually hearing what you are saying.
Yeah.
Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram. If you just listen to music at your home and your phone is next to your laptop, if you open your Instagram, maybe you can see more posts that the same sounds. It's like other apps that we're using. Nowadays, you can't say you have no privacy in this world. No, if you have the phone next to you, you have no privacy.
Excellent.
But it's up to you what kind of information you want to share with them. If you are a normal person, maybe they don't care what kind of information you share. What they care about, for example, Samsung use the I hear that Samsung is forbidden using ChatGPT. They don't know. It's more wonderful. But for us, I think ChatGPT is not.
But sorry, do you use Microsoft Word?
Sorry.
Do you use Microsoft Word?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, sometimes actually I will use Google Docs, but
Google Docs
yeah.
is worse.
It's worse, yeah.
Because Microsoft Word, you pay the subscription. Then minimum, they have the decency that don't share your information. But in Google Docs, it's free if you are the customer. Or you are the customer? No, you don't pay nothing. You are the data. Absolutely, you are the data. They are training the model with your data in Google Docs. 100% sure. Yeah. In Microsoft, maybe because they are the main customer of them is corporates, maybe the privacy is better.
Yeah.
But we need to ask to the people in GitHub that today ChatGPT can program really, really good, saying that Microsoft used GitHub Copilot that use all the repositories of GitHub, private and public, to train their model by mistake. Yeah, was by mistake. Someone forgot to say, don't use the private repository.
Yeah, very convenient mistake. Eh?
Yeah, exactly.
But I just did that task and it gave me the name of the person who leads the Warwick Accelerator, so it'd be my boss. But he left. He just hasn't worked here for 2 years maybe.
Yeah.
So you could go down a rabbit hole and some of this sort of stuff. Imagine if you're doing outreach, you're reaching out to, his name's James Patton, I'm saying it, and it's the wrong person. You instantly lost credibility.
We don't know what they are doing with our information. Really, we don't know. We have all the information in the cloud, and we need to feel confidence that they are managing the information very well.
It's the they. Who is they? Who is they?
Who is
Who
they?
is they who's managing all of this in the air? It's just.
It's a big, massive computer thing.
Yes, it's a big, massive computer.
It's a warehouse full of servers.
Yeah.
But somebody's pressing buttons to say, yes, that's okay.
Yes.
Somebody, yes, that's okay. Oh, should I do that one? Oh, I can't bother. I'll just do that.
Well, I want
actually
to
really trust it.
show you how we train one of our ChatGPTs. I have a developer, software developer, and I have one marketing strategy for a company. And I want to show you how it was trained.
This is the one that because Eldar showed us this last time.
Yeah.
I went away and tried to do it and couldn't do it. So this one's for outreach as an agent, because of the sales is going to be, so definitely try and loop into this one.
Yeah, well, the key point with this is, first I provide a name. Someone say, we need to provide a name. To prevent that every email of everything that I am writing, the system puts your name. Then I provide a CV of myself and my business partner. I provide a CV inside the data. Then with OCV, if I need to write, for example, a grant proposition, we can write the grant proposition using directly this Oliver Wright, because I only open the Innovate UK grant application, copy the title, and say, I need to write this paragraph, and this can write code, including my information about my CV. Here we have the manual of our product or brand identity manual, because sometimes it's necessary to provide an instruction for the graphic designer, because I need to create a new material. This ChatGPT can offer directly. We need a logo with the color, with this Pantone color for the background, and absolutely provide all the information based on our identity brand manual. Then this prevents that I need to put all the information by myself, because with this, the graphic designer have the name with all the specification that the system considers that is correct. In general, using the brand identity manual.
Sorry to dive in because I think that's stupid. So if I said a clean transport business, they created an agent that's basically looking to write grant bids for any new bids that are coming, can you get that agent to just be doing that?
100%.
Wow.
100%. But maybe we need to do something similar to the software for the interview that I created.
Yeah.
It's a small interface with the field, specific fields, and then submit both the system created.
You know your business is going off and it's searching and it's checking that there's bids available. Wow.
Yeah, here we include the person made for that one. Then the system knows if I say, okay, I need to sell my product in Italy, they know that in Italy we have the EU regulation for AI, and we have some restriction to put cameras or something else. And then here in the personal analysis for Italy, the system know what is possible to do or what is not possible to do or what is the risk, or if we need to send a letter for one agency of the government or something else. And the system prevents about this and say, maybe you need to write a letter for the government directly. Then we provide all this information, the brochure of our product, or last newsletter, because the newsletter has the last information about what is our style to write. Was not a newsletter made by AI, it was made by us. Our sales process. The sales process is very important because sometimes we need to interact with the customer, and we only put in the prompt the message say, this customer is in step 2, prepare the email. When I say step 2, the system knows which email is. Then I don't need to start from scratch to explain all the details. This customer answered this for our proposal. No, this is step 2. Step 2 is the customer want more information about the product for and want an interview, face-to-face meeting. Okay. This is one example. Well, that's something that I explained previously. I can write here, for example, I want to talk with understand the produce.
So usually, just because this was the one that if I was branching into business and working on my own, that agent, are you all doing this?
I've got my own company, my business as an agent. It's only about me, so
They are out there doing stuff for them, as in.
I converse, so our virtual system's all about me.
Yeah.
So I converse with it, saying, right, we're doing a process like this, what do you reckon I should do like that? It's got my contract in it, it's got my last few documents in it, it's told me what my language is like, and it talks in an empathetic way, it's got my brand, and it's all about my business. I keep uploading stuff. I've just had a business strategy done. It's uploaded that, it's got my goals in it, so it's now helping with my marketing. It's all about just my business. And then I've got another one, because I've started to look at AI, so another project, projects on board. Another project, I picked another one back. It's a little bit different. But it's all, it just looks at all the data that's in that like that. All these PDFs. It doesn't go elsewhere, as far as I know, to draw on any of it. It just uses that information and also the previous conversations that we've had.
But what I'm saying is, can it, like, with sales, because obviously we want to do that outbound, I can set that agent to go and do that for me.
Yeah. Also to automatize and create an agent working with the server, receiving the document in different stage processing and offering the result, and the result can be checked for someone before to confirm.
Because that's the game changer for me, I think, that element of business that people don't like doing. But then you've got the problem with Puriel, if you automate that part, you might not get much success from it because if you're not giving it quite enough of the information and you lose that person. Yeah, it's interesting.
I've not really tested it because I know you can ask it to go and do, there's all these scraping tools that you can go in and go and scrape LinkedIn for all the business owners that I want, and I don't trust that. I don't want to use that because it's too much information. I just want to be able to pick my own 10, 15 times because then I want to fill it up with stuff that I don't need.
It's possible to automatize. It's necessary to check the details. It's possible to automatize. Inclusive, it's possible to put a second agent to validate.
Yeah. So it's all about the.
Yeah.
It's learning. It's about learning how to use it properly.
Yeah.
It created my business model canvas form. Actually, did the physical photo, a picture of it, the image of it. That's another question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I go back to that GPT, the Oliver one at the bottom? There was a tick box that said website
Browsers.
Does that mean that if you take that off, it's just going to use purely that data in there, or if you tick it, it can go out into the training module?
When you put the TIG that can browse the web,
Yeah.
the system can go outside and take
Go and
information.
get some more information.
If not, we'll use only your information. What is the point? ChatGPT always try to offer a solution. Then if the solution is not available in your information, ChatGPT will try to go outside to take the information from outside. You disable TIG, only your information. Or will find for him. And say, I don't have enough information, or the documentation that you provide don't offer this answer. Yeah. But it's possible to create in the prompt answer only based in the documents provided, and not other answer. Very useful to create chatbots, for example, and to prevent that the system go outside that your answer allow. Yeah. Well, here with this system, we adjust the system to do different things related or product info. I have a new customer and faucet, like could you create an email to provide the solution, provide for services. Well, the system will try to create a
What? You saved me a lot of time.
That's scary.
I know, you
the
can.
system will create the email, but I will explain. The email is too long because really, well, then using digital body language from Erika Dawan, this customer is high power and I don't know the person. Please adjust the email properly.
So for me, I'm aware of it. My brain's thinking agent. I'm thinking I'm on my own. Can I get an agent on this to go and do something that I don't want to do? I'm thinking like we were working on our own given the circumstances, marketing, getting people into the, like, if you had an agent that was helping that marketing element for you, it could be a game changer just having that, you know.
Yeah, we're just doing that now, giving more information on it.
But you can ask it to turn it into a table or a spreadsheet, convert it into a table in 5 columns, and I want you to prioritise it, and I want you to put it in an order of seniority. You can ask it all of that sort of stuff, and it will keep changing until you get what you want. So just keep drilling into it, keep asking questions, keep putting it. So eventually it'll give you what you need.
Without you editing specific words. That's the
You
point.
just talk to it, I mean, you just go,
Just literally
yeah,
talk to
thanks
it like that.
GPT, that's great, and it'll go, oh, thanks for that, and say, you can become a bit friendly with it, but you can actually go, no, shorten that, just say that, brief or explicit.
Well,
I suspect we're all coming at this from different levels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, so I'm at the start line, and this is just stunning.
And this is the paid version, isn't it? Gabrielle?
Yeah.
You can still get just as good,
Yeah,
free version.
What agents?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
I
probably-
think
Yeah, you probably have to give it a lot of information in the prompt, but you can get a pretty damn good go to free.
Well, now I will integrate Oliver White with Carl Brinton, that Carl Brinton have information specific for the faucet industry and all the process to manufacture the product. Then Oliver have expertise and I feed the Oliver with marketing books. Carl Brinton have the manufacturing process of faucets. Then I say, we need to manage some specific problem in faucet industry. Ask to Carl how to improve the proposal.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And both we work together
you've set Carl as your agent, your expert agent, basically. So you've given, like, how do you do that? You've just got to tell it, like, so how do you, like, going back even more a step, you're just basically telling him what he is.
Yeah, you need to,
put in all his knowledge like the rest of the internet.
no, you need to put only the information that you want, no marketing, no sales, no nothing, only explain about some specific market, for example, web page related to this case faucet, a book about how to manufacture faucet.
Yeah. So you're basically training him like a student.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's
Yeah,
just
just
sat
their
there.
employees, aren't they? Their employees, you've got marketing employees,
Yes,
your operator, so they're all people in the business.
exactly.
So what have you uploaded onto Carl? So on Carl's agent, what did you, is that the one you showed us?
Yeah.
That's the one that you loaded all your newsletter into and all that sort of stuff, yeah?
And that's Oliver.
That was Oliver.
That's Oliver.
Yeah.
Now we've connected Carl to it. which
So
knows
Carl's
where
got everything that
courses-
Oliver's got, plus what you give to Carl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we combine.
They combine information. No one has on top of information because for the model, for the AI model, ChatGPT, it's not good idea to have to concentrate all the information in only one agent because the model will lose the information during the process to create information. Because it's a lot.
Can I ask you a question and change, I don't know if this is kind of where you want to go with this, but summarizing, making things really short because people have limited attention spans. That's fantastic, but only for people who are prepared to wait that long before they get bored or say this is AI. Yeah. So, the old story that always gets to me is that there was this, I think it was Voltaire, the philosopher, who was a man of writing, and he would start his letters. I'm really sorry, I haven't got time to write you a short letter. Meaning, what we all do to start with is ramble a bit until we've got it sorted out. So can you ask these things to say, do it in 100 words?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Write it as if it was a
Yes.
5-year-old receiving the information. Write it as a, I don't know, tell me about, if you mentioned the question engine, say, tell me about the question that it's an audience of school children. You would tailor that question exactly what you want. So whatever you think of, it will do. It's amazing. It will, yeah.
I have this agent, Emma Langford. He's a philosopher. And I use the philosopher to talk about philosophy and technology and robotics and the ethic of AI.
Yeah.
And sometimes I use this to create podcasts, not podcasts, articles in LinkedIn. And I start a conversation with her, and she creates questions. And I'm going to show you a little bit because it's a good tool to create content. Hello, Emma.
Hello, how's it going?
Well, okay, we are ready to start a new podcast.
Exciting. What's the podcast about? And do you need any help from Eric for it?
Yes, we are. We can talk about philosophy connected with robotics and AI as usual.
That sounds like a fascinating topic. Exploring the philosophical aspects of robotics and AI can lead to some deep and intriguing discussions. Do you have any specific themes or questions in mind to kick off the conversation?
You know why it's not the last? Because they don't understand it. The new version of ChatGPT don't
So I
allow.
could ultimately have Alex
Yeah.
Ferguson in my
Don't
pocket.
allow to create a new voice with the previous agent, but will be available again.
Okay.
But the previous version, the system start the conversation and say, here is a new edition of I put a name, ethical philosophy. We can talk about today with David Jani about that. Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. What's on your mind today?
No, it's not working. Well, but I have this agent created with Hegel books, because I like Hegel specifically. And I combine Hegel books with AI and understand how the society is growing related to this. And we create a conversation between bots to create the articles. So this is the other tool that is very useful in the new era, because how we can use AI to create content. Yeah, this is the other very useful things.
We were all right for time. We're conscious that we did say 2:30. So where are we at,
Yeah.
Gabrielle? We're nearly there.
Well, yes. That did what?
I'm all right. I'm happy to carry on. I'm just conscious of it.
Well, questions?
Yes, I've got one. Well, I've got 100 actually. The big one is that in the space that Jamie and I are working, we're dealing with, it's a particular one, Andrew, you understand this, but everybody, it's all about cars, it's about electric vehicles. So straight away, everybody knows about it. They don't, but they think they do. And the stuff that's on the web includes as much bullshit and FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, as truth. So I'm really worried about ChatGPT not knowing the difference between the truth that's out there and the lies that are sometimes put out on purpose by people with opposite views. How do I protect myself against that?
The question that we have on.
Yes, I mean,
Yes, he knows that I was with a crisis of trust of the AI. 6 months ago,
Yeah, we had a very.
I was very scared about what
Yeah.
happened with the AI, and I would try to live absolutely on. Because I feel that we are replacing the people with the machine,
You did.
100%. But it's a path that we need to cross.
Yeah.
Embrace it.
We need to renew our society. This is the new era, and it's not possible to come back.
No.
We need to use the tool, or the tool will use us. And the best option is to use the tool. The best possible to obtain the best. And this is the idea of this workshop, was to provide information about how we can use AI, how we can create better the prompts, how we can use the 100 potential of ChatGPT, no writing no very lazy one prompt, provide information like training a new employee, like that.
Right. So just to add, so we've got another AI session. You know Eldar very well yourself, obviously different types of
Different
products, obviously, yeah. But in terms of what we're trying to understand is we want to give you as much opportunity and knowledge and vice versa. So if we were to take this further, because this was like a short session, I know some bits that you already know, what bit would you benefit most from? Would it be like, for me, I'm looking at the agents bit and going, I want to delve more there and understand and know exactly how to go out there and make that happen? Or is it, what sort of things are we thinking that we'd like to delve more deeper in on AI in general?
It's having to go practicing for me.
Well, you can do that from today. I think that's what I'm trying to say is go and embrace it from today.
But I'm, to be honest, a little frightened that I'll get a little way down the road and then hit buffer.
So I did that. So just to
Yeah.
reassure you, after the session last year, I'd done all the things that Eldar talked about, started them,
Yeah.
and then quite quickly found a few blockers and stopped using it.
Yeah.
I did stop using ChatGPT, but it's for the agent stuff. I don't quite understand it, and I stopped using it. But it would have been so beneficial because obviously, getting businesses to join the program, I could use an agent to save me a lot of time, sort of thing. But I never did it because I got a little bit scared and a bit behind.
So I don't think I'm wrong, that's what I'm saying. That facilitating getting through those early stages would certainly way you don't want to be transformed.
I think it's trying to be specific as well in terms of what the training would be, because like you just said, you kind of see all this, you sort of try and log into it and get started, they can do it. So that's the kind of when you're on your own, technically want to go next. So if you had like specific training modules on, so like this module, you're going to learn how to build an agent. And we're going to show you like, I don't know, 5 top ways in which you can interact with an agent to maybe reach out to your customers and sell the product. Because that's exactly like really choose to learn for them. So they have a clear kind of agendas and what the training will involve. But as well as like the sales studies, the area I'm interested in personally, which I'm a level, is like how can I implement it in my business to support me? So rather than starting out with customers, I want to first really kind of master how I can use it internally in my company to make efficiencies, to kind of improve processes, workflows I already have. And then I'm interested in, right, now I want to get out there and see how can I use it in terms of focusing on touch points with my customers. And furthermore, because I'm a VA, how can I then start using it to help my customers so they can do things in their business. So there's so many different angles as well that you can go from. So if you get them with the training, are you going from like a sort of more salesy angle, are you going from like a business efficiency angle? And I think just really kind of get like the context of what do you want to trade, what do you want to like to support group, and have those dedicated sessions.
Maybe it becomes a pillar.
Yeah, look here.
AI
You
pillar.
can train different agents, provide, for example, the financial situation every 3 months to one agent, the marketing strategies, put all the information about the strategy in this period of time, and after share the information between financial with marketing, and say, with this strategy, we obtain this, and what's not enough, how we can improve it. And then we can talk and create a new strategy.
Yeah, sort of having a business manager, isn't it?
Yes, and after offer each agent or each person that your organization to feed the agent and to use the agent to improve myself. Yeah, that is a tool for each one.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah, could be a good idea. The last thing that I want to share only to close is this is a software that we created in one weekend. The software was created 100% using AI. I don't program one line of this system, and the system can create an interview between 2 people based in your text or based in your prompt. Then, for example, we create different. I publish a book, and this interview.
Have you had a chance to dive into Gabriel J. O. Gianni Moreno's new book, *, Welcome Homo Digitalis *? It's been creating quite the buzz.
Absolutely, Andrea. It's a fascinating blend of speculative fiction and philosophical inquiry. Gabriel Gianni, known for his work in AI and as a tech entrepreneur, really takes us on a journey through the potential evolution of humanity alongside artificial intelligence. It's not just a book, it's a thought-provoking exploration of where we might be heading.
Exactly, Jack. What I find particularly intriguing is how Gianni Moreno weaves in references to well-known thinkers and philosophers like Darwin, Nietzsche, and Asimov. He uses their insights to frame his narrative on the evolution from Homo sapiens to what he calls Homo digitalis. It's a dense tapestry of ideas that really challenges how we view intelligence and evolution.
Yes, and the way he parallels biological evolution with the evolution of artificial intelligence is captivating.
Does this not put you off though? So like for me, that, because I can tell that's robotic, I switched off from that no sooner than I started talking.
The problem, the idea is to offer something different.
Yeah, no, I get the do you get what I mean? That's the balance here, isn't it, with how you use it? Because I instantly was like,
It's
nah.
robotic, yeah.
Yeah, I switched off from it.
Sometimes, yeah, some people choose to listen. Some
Yeah,
people
yeah.
like to have a robot in the airport.
Yeah.
Some people listen to the robot and it's very robotic and don't like it.
Yeah.
And some other people say, I want to know what he has to say.
But like with my one, for example, what I'm guessing this is
Welcome
how it
everyone
rolls.
to day one of the Ignition
But
event
if it was
here at the
my
Northwest
voice-
Accelerator program in Warwick.
If it was say mine and James Black's voice that was talking to each other on that, then I'm it's a
Well,
game changer then, isn't it?
Sorry, I am preparing the next version that I am training the system. with
Then I'm
my
in,
own
I'll
voice.
buy it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's more natural.
Isn't that similar to the notebook LM that just came out with Google? Because it's
Yes,
a podcast
exactly.
And it's very, very good.
Yeah.
Really good. A proper conversation, not quite as stilted as that, but you could do like give it some text and turn it into a podcast.
Exactly.
Conversation.
Notebook LM. It's new. It was launched a few days ago.
Yes, it's really, really good. Like,
Yes.
I'm not trying to get rid of it.
I tried the other day with a book, and for some reason cancelled the system cancelled because the book was too long. Then it's necessary to short the book a little. Well, in this case, the system you need to put the name of. Well, this option don't have the system. You can put the name of the speaker. You can choose the language. The system for a notebook don't have this system. Then if you need to publish your service for example, for Spain or for Italy or for other markets, for German or French, Notebook LM only works in English. And then you can have a conversation. You can choose female or male. You can customize the conversation and create with a prompt about the topic, or you can pick a PDF to choose, for example, your brochure or your book or something else, and the system will create a conversation between 3 and 5 minutes about the document that you provide, or about the topic that you provide. The generation delay approximately 2 minutes to create the document. One strange thing that I found that is possible to do, for example, this who likes philosophy is reaching the demand higher than mathematics. One very interesting thing that it was possible to do is this.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us for this Chinese language course. We're excited to start our journey into basic Chinese together.
大家好，
Today, we'll learn 8 basic words. Are you ready, Linda?
准备好了。
Great. Let's begin with our first word. The first word is hello.
你好，
Perfect. Let's say it again.
你好，
One more time, everyone.
你好，你好，
Fantastic. Now, the second word is thank you.
谢谢，
Let's repeat that.
谢谢，
Again, please.
谢谢，
Wonderful. Next, we have the word for yes.
是，
Let's say it together.
是，
One more time. See, that works
Sure.
better though, doesn't it? So
Excellent.
that one works better for that context. Yeah. See, that works great. Like you could sell, well, obviously you could.
This, the first audio was the first version, and this last audio was the last version using more neural voices from Microsoft.
But how think you, when would it, because obviously I'm thinking my own sort of sales type thing, is if it, how quickly would it be where I could just like speak into it and then it can copy my voice? Where are we at with that? How close are we to that?
How close? Maybe next week.
Yeah.
We already have the system in prototype. You need to record 20 times your voice with different phrase. Then the system can create all the movements, the songs, and after that, the system will create the audio in the box.
I think this is what people want as well. It's there's so many things out there. Like I know little bits, and like almost like you almost want an AI list of things that you could have got, like what it is, what it does. Not, I don't mean like thousands.
There's an AI for that. That is an immense directory of tools. It's just, it's overwhelming.
The key point with this is this tool was created by the AI. I only address this tool, address my developer, the AI developer, to create the software because I provide all the instructions step by step, and the system create a web page, create the option, to the modify, to create a backend, and say you need to put in the backend this. Which backend do you have? Amazon website. Okay, you need to create this service. All the system was created by AI in 48 hours.
Was there coding? Was there a coding element that told you to code and put this code in here, or was there no coding at all?
The system provided the code.
It gave you the code and it
I copy paste the code. The code initially didn't work, then I copy the error and I put to ChatGPT, this is the error, oh, sorry, you need to fix this. Here the new code. Put the new code, I put the new code, and works.
It's really handy actually, like you said before, the coding aspect of
Yes.
it. So that if you've got a website, so just as an example, if you wanted to have a countdown clock,
I am explaining this.
And then type in your writing code, say it gives me a countdown clock on my website, and then I've tested it, put it in some links or whatever, and then it literally just pops up, and it's like, that's crazy. I would never.
Well, the news are like,
Yeah.
because that's part of it, like we were saying, like, I quite quickly get up on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like anything sales out, but like some of those bits, fair play, you've got to keep with it. Is,
Yeah.
To understand a little bit why I'm explaining this, because in some way, believe it or not, the system is syncing. In some way, not in all way, not in all structure to sync, but the system is syncing. Why? Because the system is not looking in a database to offer a solution. No. Because to create this software, I say, this is wrong, this is okay, I need to change this, I need to change that. And the system adjusts the code properly to adjust all the conditions. But the system is up some level of risk. This is the point that we need to understand and why we need to train the system like a human. And say, we need to learn this. Here you have the book, here you have this book. Don't use outside because I don't know which other information do you have outside. Only this. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
everyone.
in true Gabriel style, if you did want to pick his brains, I know he's a very busy man, but I'm sure he would be delighted if you did want to ask any further questions. We're going to revisit AI again. So I'll have a think about the next AI session, and I'll try and filter in some of the things that you've told me and stuff to.
Like a marketing session or
Yeah.
a specific topic, because otherwise we go off a big area.
And I might even be able to think about how we, in the next cohort, maybe actually use an AI thread.
AI.
Yeah. Okay.
Tina and I went to the AI